Never felt like I was truly sacrificing anything that big because I love what I do.
When you think gymnastics, you think like beam and uneven bars, girls gymnastics, because it's just a bigger sport. Men's is kind of on the dark side.
So I actually started whenever I was 2 years old, and my parents just put me in the sport. I obviously was not old enough to think for myself to start gymnastics. It takes strength, flexibility, balance, discipline. It takes hard work, and to get good, you can't just be that kid that walks in the gym and just messes around the whole time. You can't be one who's born with talent and doesn't try, because the only way to get to where you want to be is through hard work. Can't spend nearly as much time with my friends at all with gymnastics. So it gets in the way of a lot of things. It's every day except Saturday, just on and on, never stops. It's really shaped me to know that you don't always get the free time that you want, but it makes you a very disciplined person.
As a gymnast, you kind of get isolated. You're stuck in the gym. Gym is life, pretty much. A lot of people are like, wow, you're a gymnast? Like, that's cool. A lot of people misunderstand. Like, they think I do like women's gymnastics, which is 4 events, and the men have 6 events. So that's a little bit of misunderstanding, but it's never really shamed upon. This sport means to me kind of like a future. So it gives me a lot of life skills like responsibility, hard work, dedication. To be able to do this sport for so many years and like not quit, I think is really special. And you should always be proud of what you've done. Even if you bomb a routine, always end the routine with a smile, be proud of what you do. My family is so supportive. Like, they've dedicated so much like money and time to me. Sometimes I feel like a burden, to be honest, but they're always right behind me, supporting, cheering me on, so I'm really appreciative for that. Jonathan Horton, he's a 2-time Olympian for Team USA, and I don't know what about him, I always feel like I need to strive and prove to him, I am good, like I can do better and better, and always surprise him.
I was honored to be able to represent my country in Beijing, China at the Olympic Games, and so to be able to go and win a medal for my country was pretty special, especially with the team where we won bronze. We weren't really expected to do anything, and nobody thought we'd even be close to winning a medal, and when we got a bronze medal, it felt like gold to us, so it was a pretty special moment. I would say gymnastics has gotten in the way of a few things in my personal life, but nothing that really mattered that much to me. You just don't really have time to live a normal life, but this sport and my goals were important enough to me that it didn't really matter. Every little girl growing up, they want to wear those sparkly leotards and they want to get out there, and it's amazing. They're incredible athletes, and it's just not really the same on the guys' side. It's really cool to wear, a helmet and pads and go, get a touchdown, but it's not as cool to go wear a tight uniform and do a high bar routine or do an iron cross on the rings. We are out here, we're grinding, we're hustling, we're doing everything we can, giving our blood, sweat, and tears to do a sport that really is not appreciated the way that I believe it should. I would say that gymnasts pound for pound, we're some of the most athletic, strength to weight ratio, athletes in the world. I have seen extremely talented gymnasts that they just kind of let it go to waste because they think their talent's going to take them to the end, whereas your hard work is what gets you to the finish line.
Even whenever you win and fail, you just got to keep on going. Like, I've had competitions where I've done great, others where I've done horrible, and you just got to keep pushing and try to get through.
Even if you're number 1 in the nation, you have to act like you're number 2 and you're shooting for it, because someone out there striving to be better than you, and you have to always be on top of your game and push yourself to be the best.
One way or another, whether you become an Olympian or a world team member, national team member, it doesn't really matter. It's the lessons that you get from the sport. It's really helped me to become who I am today.
Gymnastics is
my life, and I would
take back anything.